It's time for Rebel Sports on MyLocalRadio.com and 98.3 KADQ. Rebel Sports is brought to you by Rocky Mountain Power, Ready, Rich School District, Town of Randolph, Evanston Regional Hospital, Come On In, Westar Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, T7 Propane, Station on Main, Stacy's Repair, Ellingford Brothers, Bear Lake Memorial Hospital, Bear Lake Realty, Independent Software Solutions, Jimmy John's, Dr. McKay Frankum, Crawford Trough, Woodruff Corner Store, Our Bakery, Mound Valley Cattle Company, and the town of Garden City.
Hello, sports fans, and welcome to another T7 Propane presentation of Rich Rebel Volleyball right here on MyLocalRadio.com and 98.3 FM KADQ. I'm Cullen Pace, and we're in Manila, Utah today for the matchup between the Rich Rebels and the Manila Mustangs, where Manila beat the Rebels in the opening season match 3-0. And the Rebels will look to avenge that loss as we get into this game. We're about half an hour away from starting time. The opening set, where right now the JV teams are playing, and Rich is up 1-0 with the score of 16-9 in favor of the Rebels. So with that, we will take one quick little break, get our sponsors in here, and we will be right back with the scene set. You are listening to a Rich Rebel presentation presented by T7 Propane on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
When you run a farm or ranch, you understand how important water is when it comes to your animals. Not only does it matter for the overall health of your animals, but it directly ties to your bottom line. Ellingford Brothers sells cement water troughs and custom-built critter ladders, culverts, head gates, and septic tanks. See how Ellingford Brothers can help you with water options for your farm or ranch. Call today, 307-789-1515. That's 789-1515.
Ready is committed to providing superior services to our customers by requiring individual accountability for excellence in quality, safety, and dependability. We are a growing company that is currently hiring across Wyoming, Colorado, Texas, Nevada, Idaho, and elsewhere. Our valued team members receive competitive wages, full benefits, and weekly pay. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
And welcome back into the broadcast booth for this T7 Propane presentation of Rich Rebel Volleyball, online and live at mylocalradio.com. You can also listen in at 98.3 FM KADQ. Cullen Pace here. We are in the middle of the Ellingford Brothers pregame show. For all your sand, gravel, and concrete needs, give Ellingford Brothers a call in Evanston, 307-789-1515. We're going to set the scene here for you. We're in beautiful Manila, Utah, the gateway to Flaming Gorge. Around 100 people here in the gym. It's a great day outside, nice sunny, no clouds in the sky. Here in the gym, it's a nice cool 70 degrees. JV game is underway. Rich leads the match 1-0 with the score 21-11 right now, Rich in favor of Rich. It should be a great matchup today. As I said earlier, the Mustangs were able to beat the Rebels 3-0 in the opening season match, and the Rebels are going to be looking to avenge that loss here today. Homecoming week has been going strong in Randolph, and the Lady Rebels take the trip out here today before the dance tonight. So they're going to be looking to kind of hurry this up, get home so they can go to the dance. And speaking of homecoming, we're going to go to our standout student, our T7 standout student of the week, Tony Maldonado. who happens to be the student body president, and he was also elected as the homecoming king for this year's homecoming for Rich High. So we're going to go real quick to that interview with Antonio Maldonado.
This is Rob Leifson, and I'm here with Tony Maldonado. He is the standout student for the week. How's it going today, Tony?
Doing pretty well, bro. How are you?
I'm doing great. So help our listeners out there in Rich County land. Introduce yourself and maybe tell us who your parents are.
I'm Antonio Maldonado, but everyone just calls me by Tony. My dad is Antonio Maldonado, and my mom is Maribel Maldonado.
Now, we've known each other for quite a while, Tony, but you did move here in the elementary school years. Tell us where you came from and how long you've been here.
So I've been living here for around 15 and a half years now, I believe, and I came from California, Hayward.
And big change from California to Rich County?
I'm not sure, bro. Pretty young.
All right, older sister, and how many younger ones?
So I have 2 older sisters and 2 younger brothers and a little sister.
Perfect. All right, let's talk academics first, Tony. Senior year, involved in college classes, trying to work towards an associate or a certificate?
Associates, yeah.
So how's college classes going so far?
So right now it's just a little chaotic because we have like classes on Monday and Wednesday and then classes on Tuesday and Thursday. So like right now we're just trying to figure out the gist of things, but we'll figure it out soon.
Now, in the spring, you were selected to be, by your peers, the student body president of Ridge High School. A lot of weight on your shoulders. Tell us a little bit about homecoming this week.
So this homecoming, we're going to have 4 dress-up days, and we'll have a couple activities. So on Monday, with the dress-up days, we'll be having anything but a backpack. Tuesday is Hawaiian Day, so just anything Hawaiian. Wednesday, we decided to do class teams, so we pretty much split up. One goes pajama and one goes formal. And then on Thursday, we decided to go teams as well. Dress up your age, where freshmen are babies.
Sophomores are toddlers.
Sophomores are toddlers. Okay.
Juniors are adults.
And seniors are grandparents.
So my age, it's okay. You can say it, Tony. I'm not going to take offense. So let's talk a little bit about some of the other activities. You've got a car bash on Wednesday. Got a bonfire.
Currently, we are still deciding that, but I think we'll still at least have the R. The fire is still to be said.
There you go. A lot of decorating going on this week. Got a volleyball game on Wednesday, which is the boys playing volleyball. Powder puff on Tuesdays for the girls playing flag football. All right, let's talk football a little bit. Tony, what position do you play? And just share some of your feelings about how the season's gone so far. 4 games in.
So I play outside linebacker, and so far I've been pretty excited for the season. I mean, the boys are working really hard, and we're all eager and hungry to win another state championship. So it'll be good this year.
Here come the tough questions, Tony. Pancakes or waffles?
Waffles all the way.
And what would you want the world to know about Tony Maldonado?
I can speak 2 languages.
Perfect. Appreciate your time, Tony, and good luck against North Severe on Friday and with the responsibilities of being student body president. Appreciate your time.
And that was our Standout Student of the Week, presented to you by T7 Propane. We want to thank Tony Maldonado for getting with Rob Leifson on that interview. We do appreciate that. And we are in the middle of the Ellingford Brothers pregame show. For all your sand and gravel needs, call Ellingford Brothers 307-789-1515. With that, we're going to take another quick little break, and we will be right back to this T7 Propane presentation of Rich Rebel High School volleyball on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
We offer rebates on energy-saving products and equipment for our customers. For example, your home's heating and air conditioning system draws significant amount of electricity during certain times of the year. We offer cashback for heat pumps, which use energy-efficient technology to heat and cool your home. We also offer rebates on appliances and smart accessories like smart plugs and smart switches. Really, for anything that draws electricity in your home, we usually have some type of rebate to offer you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
When you have an emergency, choose Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. Open 24/7, the professional emergency room staff is trained for trauma, medical, cardiac, pediatric, orthopedic, and obstetric emergencies. Bear Lake Memorial is a critical access level 3 trauma center, offering immediate access to radiology, lab services, surgery, and internal medicine consults. The ER teams are well-trained professionals who are ready to act. When you have an emergency, Bear Lake Memorial Hospital, the most caring hospital on earth.
And welcome back into the broadcast booth of this T7 Propane presentation of Rich High Volleyball. Live and online at mylocalradio.com. You can also listen in at 98.3 FM KADQ. We are in the middle of the Ellingford Brothers pregame show, and we're going to go straight into the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital Coaches Show, and we want to thank our sponsors for sponsoring this. However, I was not able to get with Coach Slaw earlier in the week, but I was able to talk to her here during the JV game and ask her a few questions. And I asked Coach Slaw they've had a pretty successful season this year. Right now they're 8-6 overall, but they are 5-1 in Region 22 play. So pretty successful season so far for the Mustangs. And I asked Coach Slaw what she would attribute that success this season to, and her response to me was just the girls' willingness to compete. She says they want to go out, they want to compete, and they want to win every game they're out there. The one thing that she has lacked throughout her coaching career so far has been senior leadership, where this year they're pretty senior strong, and those seniors have also started and played varsity since they were freshmen. She also attributes that leadership to a big part of her success and the team's success this year. I asked her how the team unity was as far as girls getting along and everything that way, and she says, once again, the senior leaders have been the ones to be in every conversation, set the standards for the team, and also hold themselves and the team accountable for that. And the last question I asked Coach Slaw was what the biggest success or biggest strength, of this team is for this season so far. And she said just their willingness to put in the work and work hard, be at practice every day, and everything that they need to do to be a successful team. And last year at the state tournament, I talked to one of the fathers of the girls, and my prediction was that Manila was the team to beat in Region 22, and it looks to be playing out that way so far. This Manila Mustang team, like I said, has had starters that have started since they were freshmen that are now seniors, and they have been a very big part of the success of this Manila Mustangs team this season. So I want to thank Coach Slaw for getting with me before the game. I know she's busy. She's the volleyball. The JV's playing now. The freshmen played a little earlier. Rich is up 2-0 right now in the JV game with the score 8-2 in favor of Rich right now. But we will take another quick little break, and when we come back, we're going to have an interview with Coach Danelle Wasden of the Rich Rebels and continue this Bear Lake Memorial Hospital Coaches Show. You are watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rich Rebel Volleyball on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
It's the best feeling when you've had a long drive and you see your hotel, the Come On Inn, Casper. That means your day just got better. At the Come On Inn, you have lots of options. Unwind in the hot tub, go for a swim, relax in the beautiful atrium, and sleep in total comfort. Centrally located, the Come On Inn is close to everything. In the morning, start your day with a delicious breakfast. Top it all off with an amazing, friendly staff who is always glad to see you. It doesn't get better than that. When you're in Casper, always stay at the Come On Inn.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
Rob Leifson here with Coach Danelle Wasden, Rich High's volleyball coach. And you had a busy week, Coach. Had a match Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So let's first do a little bit of recap. Tell us about those three matchups on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, if you would.
So our freshman girls played the Utah School of Deaf and Blind on Thursday, and they came out and did a great job, served well, Got some good wins there. And then on Friday, we went to St. Joe and played their team. They had a good lineup. They had 7 seniors that were strong players, great serving team. We struggled a little bit there, didn't come out with a win. And then on Saturday, we went to Wendover, and our girls played strong, and we got a win out of that.
Excellent. What would you say your takeaway from the matchup with St. Joseph was on Friday? What positives did you see from the team in that matchup, even though it was a loss?
I would say some positives were they were pretty good to each other still, even though it was a struggling match. I think there's some unity on the team, which is a great thing. That's probably what I would say came out of that one.
So this week is homecoming. How do you keep some young ladies focused on volleyball when they're doing powder puff and watching the young men in volleyball and trying to figure out how to decorate their float? How do you remind them, hey, you have a volleyball match on Friday, and then Saturday you're traveling to Manila? How do you keep them focused with all that other stuff going on?
I think the big thing is I want them to go out. I want them to have fun. They're going to make lots of memories here this week. But also when they're in the gym, we're doing volleyball. And also to be good at volleyball, we have to sleep at night. So those are some key things that I remind my players. And I think most of them are as competitive as I am and want to get out and win. So I'm hoping that they'll follow through with some of those behaviors.
But I know on Thursday, there's a couple students in my classroom that are dragging a little bit with everything else they've got going. So those are 2 big matchups on Friday and Saturday. So I hope they do stay focused. This is still probably the first quarter of the season. What have you seen so far in this season that you would say is a positive for this Lady Rebel team going into the rest of the season?
The thing that I think is a huge positive for this Lady Rebel team is that I have got 15 girls, 21 really, in my gym, but 15 of like my varsity players that are growing exponentially. Huge growth in some of their skills. And I believe when we started in August, and by the time we're done, the end of the first part of November, you won't recognize some of the players because of the growth that they've had.
And that says kudos to the hard work they're putting in the gym and on the court during the matches, and recognizing some of the places they needed to strengthen themselves. And I agree. We talk a lot about what goes on during the regular season, but it all boils down to a nice tournament at UVU that is the important one at the end of the season. Is there anybody in particular you want to give a shout out to that?
I don't know that I can just pin one down just because, like I said, so many of them. I mean, we were talking 15 of my varsity players right now. They are all growing.
I will say the JV team has done very, very well, which gives you a lot of confidence in the future. You did graduate some great seniors, and this isn't a senior-laden team like the team from St. Joseph that you saw on Friday. Anything else you want to touch on, Coach?
I just would say, we did lose a lot of seniors, but the seniors that I do have great leadership skills off the court, and they are both continuing to improve their skills on the court.
Any advice to some future volleyball players out there that may be listening? What would you want them to be doing right now in middle school and younger?
Obviously, practice your skills, but also develop confidence in yourself.
That's coming from the high school counselor as well as the volleyball coach. So I appreciate your time, Coach, and hopefully homecoming will be great memories, not only on the court, but also in all the activities that are going on at the school as well.
We want to thank Coach Danelle Wasden for sitting down with Rob Leifson for that interview earlier this week. They talked about playing Wendover, just a little catch-up if you missed yesterday. Rich was able to beat Wendover 3 straight sets yesterday before the football game took place. So Rich comes into Manila with one more win. But once again, we want to thank both coaches for getting with us, and we want to thank Bear Lake Memorial Hospital for putting on the coaches show for us in this Ellingford Brothers pregame show. And we're going to take another quick break. When we come back, we will have the keys to the game set up for you, and then get into some starting lineups and everything like that before the first set or first serve of this match between the Rich Rebels and the Manila Mustangs. So with that, we're going to take a quick break, and you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rich Rebel Volleyball on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Bear Lake Memorial Hospital provides safe, effective, high-quality health care. With many specialty services, Bear Lake Memorial serves patients from prenatal to geriatric. When you need imaging services, including mammograms, CT, and other specialized tests, the MRI suite accommodates patients of all sizes. The large windows provide natural light to help patients have an even better scanning experience. For a complete list of services offered, visit us online at blmhospital.com. Bear Lake Memorial Hospital, the most caring hospital on earth.
Established in 1984, T7 Propane provides you with quick and affordable service. Rely on T7 services to bring warmth and comfort to your home or business. T7 Propane delivers everywhere from the Fort Bridger area throughout Bear Lake Valley. Schedule your delivery today at T7propane.com. T7 Propane for all your propane needs.
And welcome back to Manila High School, where we are in the middle of an Ellingford Brothers pregame show, all on this T7 Propane presentation of Rich Rebel Volleyball, online and live at mylocalradio.com, and listen in on 98.3 FM KADQ. And we are going to go straight into some keys for today's matchup. And number one for me is limit your service errors. Make sure you get the ball over the net, at least playable for the Mustangs. Number two is going to be net play. This Manila Mustangs team is fairly good. You got Sadie Davis, a senior, with 77 kills so far this year. And then you've got Cameron Slaw, the senior, with 90 kills. So obviously, this Manila Mustang team likes to get up at the net, so we're going to have great net play for the Rebels today to come out with the victory. And number three for me is watch out for the quicksand. You're going to have mistakes out here on the court. You just can't let them bother you. You've got to just continue to play the game and let that mistake go. So as I tell my children, these girls have got to have sports amnesia today, and when they do make a mistake, just let it go. So those are my keys to today's matchup between the Manila Mustangs and the Rich Lady Rebels. We're going to take another quick little break, get our sponsors all in. When we come back, we will have the team intro video, and then we will probably go into a few stats and look at this matchup a little closer. So you are listening to a T7 Propane presentation of Rich Lady Rebels Volleyball on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Rich County, Utah is a place where your neighbors are also your friends. A community where traditions matter and every person is important. These community values translate into an excellent school system filled with caring individuals who are committed to each student and their success in the classroom, on the field, and in life. In partnership with the entire community, Rich School District empowers learners to attain excellence through citizenship, wellness, collaborative teamwork, and academic excellence.
Foot pain can make even the simplest things a struggle. Dr. Chad Brady is a foot and ankle surgeon who listens to your concerns, offering a variety of solutions to get you back on your feet and out of pain. Dr. Chad Brady can help you get back to the life you deserve. Don't let foot pain stop you from living your life. Schedule an appointment today. Dr. Chad Brady, Uinta Medical Group. Call or schedule online at evanstonanytime.com.
And welcome back into the broadcast booth of this T7 Propane presentation of Rich Rebel Volleyball, online and live at mylocalradio.com, and listen in on 98.3 FM KADQ. We're going to go into look at this matchup a little closer. go through some stats for you. The Manila Mustangs come in 8-6 overall, 5-1 in region play. Says their rank in the state of Utah is 91, so they are a fairly good volleyball team. And so they've got senior Sadie Davis with 77 kills, 14 aces, 4 total blocks on the season, and 66 digs. So Sadie Davis is one of those senior leaders that Coach Slaw had talked about. And then you've got senior Cameron Slaw with 90 kills, 53 aces, no blocks, but 65 digs. She's probably definitely one of the big senior leaders on this team that Coach Slaw was talking about. And then you've got senior Reagan Browning with 5 kills, 12 aces, no blocks, and 119 digs. I believe that Browning is their libero. And also you have senior Callie Bear with 45 kills, 32 aces, 2 blocks, 51 digs. So these Manila Mustangs really get back, and they don't let many balls hit the floor. On the Rebels side, you have obviously our 2 seniors, Cassie Argyle and Brenley Hatch, that are leading the team for the Rebels. Then you have some juniors and sophomores. Wrong page, sorry, excuse me. So you've got Braylon Pugmire, sophomore, leading the team with kills. Let's see, you got Leah Peterson with 35 kills, Molly Weston with 30, Tess Cornea with 1, Cassie Argyle with 1, Brenley Hatch with 20, Paige Smith with 53, and Braylon Pugmire with 65, and Lacey McKinnon with 40 kills. Yesterday and last week against Wendover, serving was a real big part of the Rebels' win. Aces on the season, you got Leah Peterson with 2, Molly Weston with 13, Tess Cornea with 5, Cassie Argyle with 2, Jaylyn Lutz with 4, Chaisley Levitt with 0, Brenley Hatch with 15, Paige Smith with 9, and Braylon Pugmire with 11. And those are stats before the Wendover match yesterday. And I know, like Jaylyn Lutz, I think had 4 yesterday. That would bring her total up to 8. Brenley Hatch had 5 or 6 yesterday, so that's going to put her over 20 aces on the season. Now the downfall has been our service errors that the Rebels have had. As a team right now, they have 91 serving errors with only 61 aces. So serving's going to be a big part of today's game with this Manila team that has a lot of digs on the other side of the net. So I'm going to go into the team intro here, introduce you to the Rich Rebels this year. After that, we're going to take another quick little break and come back, and we should be fairly close to the opening serve for today's matchup. So let's meet your Lady Rebels here on this Ellingford Brothers pregame show.
I'm Hazel Wilson. I'm a freshman, and I'm number 1. I'm Ryan Smoot. I'm a freshman, and I am number 2.
My name is Leah Peterson. I'm going to be a junior, and my number is number 3.
I'm Hazel Scott. I'm a freshman, and my number is 4.
I'm Molly Weston. I'm going to be a sophomore, and I'm number 5.
Hi, I'm Tess Cornea. I'm a junior, and I'm number 6.
My name is Brinley Kirk, and I'm a freshman, and I am number 7.
I'm Dole Stringham. I'm a freshman, and I'm number 9.
I'm Tyler Pugmire. I'm going to be a junior, and I'm number 10.
I'm Cassie Argyle. I'm a senior, and I'm number 11.
I'm Jaylyn Lutz. I'm a sophomore, and I wear number 12.
I'm Chaisley Levitt.
I'm a sophomore, and I'm number 13.
My name is Brinley Hatch. I'm a senior, and I'm number 14.
I'm Paige Smith. I'm a junior and I'm number 15.
I'm Emery Thronock. I'm a freshman, and I'm number 17.
My name is Kara Hoffman. I'm a freshman and my number is 19.
My name is Lyda Taylor. I'm going to be a sophomore, and I wear number 20.
I'm Lexi Rao. I'm a freshman and I'm number 21.
I'm Braylon Pugmire. I'll be a sophomore, and I'm number 22.
Lacey McKinnon. I'm a sophomore, and my number is 23.
I'm Corey Stacy. I'm a freshman, and I'm number 27.
And welcome back into the broadcast booth. That's your Lady Rebels for the 2024 season. With that, we're going to go into another quick little break, and we will be right back, hopefully pretty close to the starting lineups and the opening set on this T7 Propane presentation of Rich Rebel Volleyball on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
We offer rebates on energy-saving products and equipment for our customers. For example, your home's heating and air conditioning system draws significant amount of electricity during certain times of the year. We offer cashback for heat pumps, which use energy-efficient technology to heat and cool your home. We also offer rebates on appliances and smart accessories like smart plugs and smart switches. Really, for anything that draws electricity in your home, we usually have some type of rebate to offer you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
When you have an emergency, choose Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. Open 24/7, the professional emergency room staff is trained for trauma, medical, cardiac, pediatric, orthopedic, and obstetric emergencies. Bear Lake Memorial is a critical access level 3 trauma center, offering immediate access to radiology, lab services, surgery, and internal medicine consults. The ER teams are well-trained professionals who are ready to act when you have an emergency. Bear Lake Memorial Hospital, the most caring hospital on earth.
Rich County, Utah is a place where your neighbors are also your friends. A community where traditions matter and every person is important. These community values translate into an excellent school system filled with caring individuals who are committed to each student and their success in the classroom, on the field, and in life. In partnership with the entire community, Rich School District empowers learners to attain excellence through citizenship, wellness, collaborative teamwork, and academic excellence.
Foot pain can make even the simplest things a struggle. Dr. Chad Brady is a foot and ankle surgeon who listens to your concerns, offering a variety of solutions to get you back on your feet and out of pain. Dr. Chad Brady can help you get back to the life you deserve. Don't let foot pain stop you from living your life. Schedule an appointment today. Dr. Chad Brady, Uinta Medical Group. Call or schedule online at evanstonanytime.com.
When you run a farm or ranch, you understand how important water is when it comes to your animals. Not only does it matter for the overall health of your animals, but it directly ties to your bottom line. Ellingford Brothers sells cement water troughs and custom-built critter ladders, culverts, head gates, and septic tanks. See how Ellingford Brothers can help you with water options for your farm or ranch. Call today, 307-789-1515. That's 789-1515.
Ready is committed to providing superior services to our customers by requiring individual accountability for excellence in quality, safety, and dependability. We are a growing company that is currently hiring across Wyoming, Colorado, Texas, Nevada, Idaho, and elsewhere. Our valued team members receive competitive wages, full benefits, and weekly pay. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
And welcome back into the broadcast booth of this T7 Propane presentation of Rich High Volleyball on mylocalradio.com and 98.3 FM KADQ. We are about 3 minutes away from the opening serve of this match between the Manila Mustangs and the Rich Rebels. We are in the middle of an Ellingford Brothers pregame show. For all your sand and gravel needs, give Ellingford Brothers a call, 307-789-1515. And with that, we do have one new sponsor that I want to give a little plug to. For America's Best Tire Warranty, it's available at Les Schwab Tires. It includes road hazard protection, free tire maintenance, a 60-day satisfaction guarantee, and a limited warranty for tread life. Visit Les Schwab Tires today at 157 Bear River Drive in Evanston. And we do want to thank all of our sponsors. Without them, this would not be able for us to do this. It gives us the means to come out here and support the Lady Rebels. So without our sponsors, none of this would happen. So we have a great game for you today. A rematch of the opening match of the season between the Rich Rebels and the Lady Mustangs. We are about probably 2.5 minutes away from the opening tip. We're going to take one more quick little break, and we will be right back to this T7 Propane presentation of Rich High Volleyball on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Rich County, Utah is a place where your neighbors are also your friends. A community where traditions matter and every person is important. These community values translate into an excellent school system filled with caring individuals who are committed to each student and their success in the classroom, on the field, and in life. In partnership with the entire community, Rich School District empowers learners to attain excellence through citizenship, wellness, collaborative teamwork, and academic excellence.
Foot pain can make even the simplest things a struggle. Dr. Chad Brady is a foot and ankle surgeon who listens to your concerns, offering a variety of solutions to get you back on your feet and out of pain. Dr. Chad Brady can help you get back to the life you deserve. Don't let foot pain stop you from living your life. Schedule an appointment today. Dr. Chad Brady, Uinta Medical Group. Call or schedule online at evanstonanytime.com.
Bear Lake Memorial Hospital provides safe, effective, high-quality health care. With many specialty services, Bear Lake Memorial serves patients from prenatal to geriatric. When you need imaging services, including mammograms, CT, and other specialized tests, the MRI suite accommodates patients of all sizes. The large windows provide natural light to help patients have an even better scanning experience. For a complete list of services offered, visit us online at blmhospital.com. Bear Lake Memorial Hospital, the most caring hospital on earth.
Established in 1984, T7 Propane provides you with quick and affordable service. Rely on T7 services to bring warmth and comfort to your home or business. T7 Propane delivers everywhere from the Fort Bridger area throughout Bear Lake Valley. Schedule your delivery today at t7propane.com. T7 Propane for all your propane needs.
Welcome back into the broadcast booth of this T7 Propane presentation of Rich High Volleyball, online and live at mylocalradio.com and 98.3 FM KADQ. And I don't know if you heard it in the background, but it is the UP official's birthday today. So the whole gym sang her happy birthday. It's pretty good, and we're going to go radio silent as we have the national anthem. And welcome back into the booth. That was a great rendition of the national anthem by Addison Potter. And as we get into the starting lineups, number 3, Leah Peterson. Number 5, Molly Weston. Number 6, Tess Cornea. Number 11, Cassie Argyle. And number 14, Brenley Hatch. 22, Braylon Pugmire, and the libero for today is going to be Paige Smith. For the Manila Mustangs, and their starters, it's going to be number 2, Sadie Davis, a senior. Number 3, Sienna Gonder, a junior. Number 10, Callie Bear, a senior. Number 11, Oakley Browning, she is just a sophomore. Number 15, and probably their team leader, is Cameron Slaw. She's a senior. Number 17, Gracie Clegg, is a junior. And their libero, number 22, Reagan Browning. And that is your starting lineups for today. And that's going to wrap up our Ellingford Brothers pregame show. For all your sand, gravel, and concrete needs, please call Ellingford Brothers in Evanston, 307-789-1515. And with that, we're going to go to the live cam. Get the station on main scoreboard up there. We're going to get that reset from yesterday's football game, which was a barn burner, as you can tell, 21-20. Too bad it was on the losing end of the Rich Rebels. So we are just getting ready for this opening tip as the officials bring the girls together. They're going to shake hands at mid-court right under the net, take their respective places on the court as the officials will make sure the correct players are in the right positions in their rotations. And it should be a good game today. I think the Rebels are a little more prepared than what they were the first game of the season to play this senior team. And you've got, like I said in the pregame show, you got Sadie Davis, Cameron Slaw, Callie Bear, and Reagan Browning as 4 seniors that have all played since they were sophomores. And it looks like it's going to be Callie Bear leading the match off to serve as the officials are checking on the rotations. And Paige Smith, the libero, is going to come in for Leah Peterson. Checking out the Manila side. Looks like they are going to be in the correct positions, and the libero, Reagan Browning, is going to come in for number 11, Oakley Browning, the sophomore. Looks like we are ready to begin, and Callie Bear with the serve. Little jump serve, and a little miscommunication in the backcourt on the back line. That's going to be a serving ace for Callie Bear. 1-0 on the station on main scoreboard in favor of Manila. As Bear gets ready to serve again over the net, that's to Cassie Argyle, to Tess Cornea. Molly Weston with the kill attempt. That's dug up by Bear. Sadie Davis hits it over. Molly with the dig. Cassie Argyle to Brenley Hatch over to the middle. Blocked there by Bray Pugmire. Back to Davis, blocked again by Pugmire to the court, and that's going to be 1-1 on the station on main scoreboard, and that's just been a great volley by both teams. And Brenley Hatch to start the serving for the Rebels as she serves. Dug up there. Dug up by Brenley Hatch. Tess Cornea to Bray Pugmire for the kill. That's Slaw tries the diving save, but she ends up hitting it into the net. That's going to be 1-2 for the Rebels on the station on main scoreboard. Hatch with the serve to Davis, to Bear. That's going to be over by Gracie Clegg as Bray Pugmire gets it just over the net. Back to Clegg. Dug up there by Tess Cornea, Cassie Argyle to Molly Weston. That's blocked by Clegg at the net. Bray Pugmire hits into the net. That's going to be 2-2 on the Station on Main scoreboard in this first set. That's going to be Sadie Davis in the back to serve. Little jump serve, and that's going to be an ace for Sadie Davis as Cassie Argyle was unable to get that return. Sadie Davis to serve again. Over. Cassie Argyle again. She digs it up to Tess Cornea to Bray Pugmire, who hits it into the net. That's going to be 4-2 in favor of the Mustangs on the Station on Main scoreboard. Sadie Davis to serve again. That's over the net. Dug up by Page. Tess Cornea with the second hit. Peterson hits it over. Davis. Bear to Slaw. Dug up by Paige Smith. Tess Cornea to Molly Weston, who hits it deep and out. 5-2 on the Station on Main scoreboard in favor of the Mustangs. I'll update the scoreboard. Sadie Davis to serve again to Cassie Argyle. Tess Cornea to Molly Weston with the tip, and that's going to be blocked at the net by Clegg. 6-2 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Davis with the serve. Leah Peterson with the kill attempt, and Slaw is unable to return that one, as that's going to bring us 6-3 on the Station on Main scoreboard. And that's going to be Jay Lutz and Lacey McKinnon checking in for the Rebels. And Lutz to serve over the net to the libero Browning. Bear with the set to Slaw with a little tip over, dug up by Molly Weston. Molly Weston to Cornea to Peterson over the net. And Slaw goes for the kill and hits into the net. 6-4 on the Station on Main scoreboard in favor of the Mustangs, as Lutz is in the back ready to serve again. Lutz with the serve. Slaw with the dig to Bear to Clegg, who is going to get the kill because Cassie Argyle could not quite come up with that one. 7-4 on the Station on Main scoreboard here in the first set in Manila. And that's going to be the libero Reagan Browning, the senior, to serve for the Mustangs. The serve, it's over. Molly Weston with the hit. Tess Cornea to Leah Peterson with the dig attempt. That's blocked at the net. Bear with the set. And that's Browning. Hits it over to Tess Cornea, or Lutz, and McKinnon gets blocked at the net, but it stays on Manila's sides. McKinnon's going to get the kill. Bring the score 7-5 in favor of the Mustangs. Molly Weston to serve for the Rebels as Chasley Levitt checks in for Cassie Argyle. Weston with the serve over, dug up by Browning to Bear to Clegg. That one's dug up by Paige Smith. Back to Lutz to Chasley Levitt with the kill attempt. That's dug up by Slaw. Back over, Lutz with the hit. Paige. Peterson gets it over. Davis with the hit. Bear with the set to Slaw, and that's going to fall inbounds. It's going to be 8-5 on the Station on Main scoreboard with that kill by Slaw. That's going to be Clegg in the back to serve. Lutz with the set to Peterson. Gets over. Clegg with the dig. Slaw. Bear's just going to hit it over. Paige Smith. Lutz with the set to Peterson. Peterson with the attempt to Clegg with the dig. Slaw hits it back to the middle. And that's going to be, that was Oakley Browning at the net, but that's blocked by Chasley Lutz. It's going to be 8-6 on the Station on Main scoreboard to send Paige Smith back to the line to serve. Paige with the serve. That's over, and a little miscommunication between Slaw and Browning as it falls to the court. That's going to be 8-7 on the Station on Main scoreboard on that Paige Smith ace. Paige with the serve. Browning. That was Bear on the kill attempt. And the Rebels are not able to get it back over. 9-7 on the Station on Main scoreboard. And that's going to send Cameron Slaw back to serve for the Manila Mustangs. Little jump serve by Slaw, and that's going to be deep and out. 9-8 on the Station on Main scoreboard. On that service error from Slaw, as we're going to get a few substitution. Tess Cornea back in for Lacey McKinnon and Bray Pugmire back in for Jay Lutz. As Tess Cornea steps back to the serve. Cornea over to Browning. Slaw from the back, and Tess is unable to return that one. That was a hard hit from Slaw from that back line. 10-8 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As number 3, Sienna Gonder, comes back in as the libero takes a seat. And that one's going to be an ace for number 11, Oakley Browning. 11-8 on the Station on Main scoreboard. And I will try to get that updated as Browning serves into the net. That's going to be 11-9 on the Station on Main scoreboard in favor of the Manila Mustangs. Cassie Argyle back to serve. Serves over, Slaw with the dig. And that's Callie Bear on that hit attempt to Brenley Hatch. Over, Bear with the save. Paige Smith with the dig. Tess Cornea set to Bray Pugmire. Bray goes to hit. That's blocked at the net and kept alive as Browning hits it over. Bray Pugmire with the tip over. And this is a great volley here. Bear hits it over. Paige Smith with the dig. Tess Cornea with the little bump. Molly Weston's just going to bump it over. Browning digs that. And that's to Sadie Davis on the outside. Paige Smith with the dig there. Tess Cornea with the set to Brenley Hatch. As Davis goes for the other kill attempt, and that's going to go down on the Rebels side. Kill for Sadie Davis. Bring the score 12-9 in this first set in favor of the Manila Mustangs on the Station on Main scoreboard. Callie Bear to serve. Paige Smith gets it. Tess Cornea. Bray Pugmire gets it over. Browning, Bear to Davis, and Davis with another kill. 13-9 on the Station on Main scoreboard as the Rebels just weren't able to get to that one as Bear serves again. Cassie Argyle to Tess Cornea to Bray Pugmire, and that's going to be deep and out. So that's going to be 14-9 on the Station on Main scoreboard in favor of the Mustangs in this first set. Bear with the serve. Paige Smith digs it up. Tess Cornea to the middle to Brenley Hatch as Slaw gets it, and Davis tries to kill, and that's going to be long. That's going to be side out for the Rebels. 14-10 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Brenley Hatch goes back to serve. Little jump serve for Brenley. Browning with the dig. Bear with the set. And that's going to be Sadie Davis on the kill attempt. She doesn't get it over, and Manila's going to be called for 4 hits, 14-11 on the Station on Main scoreboard in favor of the Mustangs in this first set. Brenley Hatch with the jump serve. It hits the tape and over. Browning with the dig to Bear. Slaw from the back. That's touched at the net by Peterson. Cornea with the set to Bray Pugmire, and Bray just kills that one. That's going to be 14-12 on the Station on Main scoreboard in favor of Manila as Brenley Hatch has put together a pretty good little serving here. See if the Rebels can keep it. Bren with the jump serve. Slaw to Bear to the middle. A little tip over by Sienna Gonder. Bray Pugmire with the kill attempt. Dug up there by, I couldn't see who that was. Cassie Argyle. It's it to Bray Pugmire, and that's going to go not able to return it. So that's going to be 15-12 on the Station on Main scoreboard in this first set as Sadie Davis goes back to serve for the Mustangs. To Cassie Argyle. Tess Cornea. Molly Weston gets it over. Bear with the set to Slaw. That's blocked at the net by Bray Pugmire. She hits it back up to Peterson. Peterson gets it over. Tess Cornea with the dig. Cassie Argyle with the pass. Bray Pugmire hits into the net. That's going to be 16-12 on the Station on Main scoreboard favor of the Mustangs. Served by Davis. And Bray Pugmire into the net again. 17-12 on the Station on Main scoreboard, and that's going to be a timeout called by the Rebels, Coach Wasden. And we're going to take one as well. We will be right back to this T7 Propane presentation of Rich High Volleyball on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Welcome to the town of Randolph, located in northern Utah. The first group of settlers came from St. Charles, Idaho in March of 1870. We are a town of great extremes, from 90 degrees in the summer to minus 40 degrees in the winter, and we hold the record for the coldest temperature ever recorded in Utah at minus 50 degrees. Randolph is a small, friendly community that strives to preserve our rural heritage and small town feel. Enjoy the feeling each time you visit Randolph. Go Rebels!
And welcome back to Manila. As we go back to the live cam, we are in the middle of the first set, 17-12 in favor of the Manila Mustangs on the Station on Main scoreboard, as Sadie Davis has gone off 1, 2, 3 points. She serves again. Molly Weston. Bray Pugmire with the save, and Leah Peterson's got to get it over, which she does. Bear to the middle, Slaw hits it over and in, just out of the reach of Paige Smith. 18-12 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As Davis continues to serve. In the attack, Molly Weston with the dig, Tess Corney with the set to Peterson. That's going to be blocked at the net. Paige Smith is unable to get it over. 19-12 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As Sadie Davis continues to serve. Davis over, and that's going to be out for side out. That's going to be 19-13 on the Station on Main scoreboard in favor of the Mustangs, as Jay Lutz and Lacey McKinnon check in for Tess Cornea and Bray Pugmire. Jay with the serve. 19-13 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Sadie Davis, Callie Bear, Gonder gets it over. Lutz with the dig. Cassie Argyle to Lacey McKinnon. Over to Sadie Davis. Callie Bear with the set. Gonder once again just has to hit it over, and that's going to be out. 19-14 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As Lutz is back to serve again. That's Browning, Bear, Slaw with the kill attempt, and that it falls inbounds. 20-14 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As it's going to be Browning back to serve. Takes a few dribbles, getting ready for the serve. Serve over the net to Paige Smith. Tess Corney with the set to Lacey McKinnon. McKinnon, Davis to Browning. And that was Gracie Clegg with the hit over. Peterson goes for the kill and gets it. 20-15 on the Station on Main scoreboard on that kill by Peterson. And Chaisley Levitz checking in for Cassie Argyle. Molly Weston back to serve for the Rebels. As the serve over the net, good hard serve. Sadie Davis with the dig. Bear with the set to Slaw. That's going to be touched at the net, but falls on the Rebels side. 21-15 in favor of the Mustangs on the Station on Main scoreboard, as we have Gracie Clegg, a junior, back to serve. Molly Weston with the dig. Tess Corney with the set to Chaisley Levitt, and that's going to be touched at the net and fall down. 21-16 on the Station on Main scoreboard, as Levitt gets that one over, and I'll update the Station on Main scoreboard. As Paige Smith to serve for the Rebels. Over to Davis. Clegg. Bear with the kill attempt, and that's going to be out. 21-17 in favor of the Mustangs on the Station on Main scoreboard. Molly Weston to serve again. Paige Smith to serve. Paige with the jump serve. That's over. Browning with the dig. That's going to be number 11 Oakley Browning, the sophomore, with the hit at the net, and that's going to fall on the Rebels side, 22-17 on the Station on Main scoreboard, as Cameron Slaw steps back to serve for the Mustangs. Slaw with the serve, Paige Smith, Tess Cornea with the set to the middle to Bren Hatch. Browning with the dig, Chaisley Levitt hits it back over. Sadie Davis with the kill attempt, that's touched at the net by Levitt, dug up by Molly West, and Brett Hatch with the hit over, dug up. Slaw with the try from the back, that's going to fall deep out of bounds, 22-18 on the Station on Main scoreboard. And we have Jay Lutz and Bray Pugmire Tess Cornea and Pugmire checking back in. Cornea the serve, Slaw. And that's Callie Bear with the cross-court hit, 23-18 on the Station on Main scoreboard in this first set, as number 3, Sienna Gonder, checks back in for the Mustangs. That's number 11 serving, Oakley Browning. Tess Cornea, Paige Smith gets it over. Sienna Gonder with the hit. Gracie Clegg with the set to Sadie Davis, as Tess Cornea is able to get that ball over the net. Callie Bear blocked at the net, but that's cleaned up by Sienna Gonder as she hits it back over and down, 24-18 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Set point for the Mustangs, and Coach Wasden wants a timeout. With that, we're going to take another timeout in this T7 Propane presentation of Rich High Volleyball on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
It's the best feeling when you've had a long drive and you see your hotel, the Come On Inn, Casper. That means your day just got better. At the Come On Inn, you have lots of options. Unwind in the hot tub, go for a swim, relax in the beautiful atrium, and sleep in total comfort. Centrally located, the Come On Inn is close to everything. In the morning, start your day with a delicious breakfast. Top it all off with an amazing, friendly staff who is always glad to see you. It doesn't get better than that. When you're in Casper, always stay at the Come On Inn.
And welcome back into the broadcast booth. We'll get back to the live cam. 24-18 on the 19 now on the Station on Main scoreboard, as that service error by Manila gives the Rebels a chance as Cassie Argyle checks back in for Chaisley Levitt. 24-19, still set point for the Mustangs. Cassie Argyle serves. Browning, Slaw, Davis with a little tip, and that's going to fall inbounds for 25-19 for that first set in favor of the Mustangs. And we are going to take one more quick little break. We'll be right back on this T7 Propane presentation of Rich High Volleyball on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
We offer rebates on energy-saving products and equipment for our customers. For example, your home's heating and air conditioning system draws significant amount of electricity during certain times of the year. We offer cash back for heat pumps, which use energy-efficient technology to heat and cool your home. We also offer rebates on appliances and smart accessories like smart plugs and smart switches. Really, for anything that draws electricity in your home, we usually have some type of rebate to offer you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
When you're hungry for an amazing breakfast just like Grandma used to make, visit our bakery on Main Street in Randolph. We hand make fresh pastries for you to enjoy. Supporting the Rich Rebels and thanking you for your business, visit our bakery today.
Supporting local schools, Eddie and Todd Jensen, owners of Mound Valley Cattle Company, know when it comes to buying and selling cattle, you count on the best. Mound Valley Cattle Company, serving Utah, Idaho, and Wyoming. 208-339-0614. That's 208-339-0614.
And welcome back to Manila High School in this T7 Propane presentation of Rich High Volleyball, online and live at mylocalradio.com and 98.3 FM KADQ Now, my stats are not very good, and I didn't get Manila's aces, but I did have the Rich Rebels in that first set with one block from Bray Pugmire, and it was a beautiful block. We had 2 aces and 1 serving error as Manila takes that first set 25-19 on the station on main scoreboard. As Manila breaks their huddle, getting ready for this second set. The officials checking, make sure the rotations are correct. Paige Smith comes in for Leah Peterson as the libero. Cassie Argyle is going to start the serving for the Rebels in this second set, where Manila did take the first one 25-19. Very entertaining first set. As my cameraman, Jaron Hatch, shakes his head no. I think he doesn't want to be here supporting his sister, but I want to thank Jaron for running the camera for me today as Cassie Argyle goes with the serve. Slaw with the Bear with the kill attempt, dug up by Tess Cornea. Cassie Argyle, Braylyn Pugmire, and that's going to fall to the court for a 1-0 lead for the Rebels in this second set as Cassie Argyle goes to serve again. Argyle with the serve, and that's going to be deep. 1-1 on the station on main scoreboard. And I will get that scoreboard updated as Bear with the serving error also gives the Rebels the lead back at 1-2. As Brentley Hatch back to serve, little jump serve, gets it over. Browning with the dig to Bear for the set. And that's Clegg with it over. Tess Cornea to Peterson. The attempted block by Gonder. And Peterson's going to get that kill. Hatch with the serve. And that's going to be an ace for Hatch. 1-4 on the station on main scoreboard as the Rebels lead this second set. As Davis was unable to return that serve by Hatch. Hatch with the serve. Browning, Bear, Davis with the little tip. Molly Weston gets it. Set to Bray Pugmire, and Pugmire comes in with the kill. 1-5 on the station on main scoreboard in favor of your Rebels as Brentley Hatch is making a little run here for the Rebels. Hatch with the jump serve. That's going to be Davis. Bear with the set. That's Gonder. That's blocked at the net by Peterson and Weston, but that's out of bounds. It's 2-5 on the station on main scoreboard as Sadie Davis steps back to serve for the Manila Mustangs. The serve, Cassie Argyle into the net, saved by Tess Cornea, and Cassie Argyle's unable to get it back over the net. 3-5 on the station on main scoreboard in favor of the Rebels. Davis. Argyle, and that's going to be an ace for Davis. 4-5 on the station on main scoreboard as Argyle was unable to get that return. Davis with the serve. Argyle. Pugmire. Argyle. Davis with the diving save. Bears unable to get it over the net. And that's going to be 4-6 on the station on main scoreboard in favor of the Rebels. As Lutz checks in to serve and McKinnon to the front line. Lutz with the serve. Davis. Bear with the set. Gonder dug up by Paige Smith, and that does hit the ceiling here in Manila High School and falls to the court. 5-6 in favor of the Rebels as Browning steps back to serve for the Mustangs. Takes a few dribbles. The serve, Paige Smith with the diving dig. Cornea to Peterson, and that's going to go out of bounds. 6-6 on the station on main scoreboard. Browning to serve again. It's over. Molly Weston. Lutz, excuse me, to McKinnon. That's going to fall in for a kill for McKinnon. That's 6-7 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As Chasley Levitt checks in for Cassie Argyle. Molly Weston to the line to serve. Molly with the serve. Davis. Browning, that gets over. Lutz with the great save underneath the net. Bear with the set to Slaw, who makes the kill as McKinnon got her hands on it, but it fell out of bounds on the Rebels side. That's going to be 7-7 on the Station on Main scoreboard. And that's going to be a service ace for Clegg as the Manila Mustangs take their first lead of this set, 8-7. Clegg with the serve. Peterson. Levitt with the diving try, and that's going to fall to the ground, 9-7 on the Station on Main scoreboard in favor of the Mustangs. Clegg to serve once again. Clegg with the serve. Molly Weston. Lutz. McKinnon. Clegg. And Davis is unable to save that one as it falls to the court. 9-8 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Brenley Hatch comes back in. Paige Smith back to serve for the Rebels. Paige with the jump serve. Davis. Clegg. Bear tipped by McKinnon. Lutz with the set to Levitt, and that's going to go long, 10-8 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As Slaw is going to go back to serve for the Rebels, or for the Mustangs, excuse me. Little jump serve, and that's going to go out of bounds. 10-9 on the Station on Main scoreboard. And we have Tess Cornea and Bray Pugmire checking back in for McKinnon and Lutz. And Tess is going to step back to the service line. Tess with the serve. Slaw. Davis with the kill attempt, and that's going to fall deep and out of bounds. 10-10 on the Station on Main scoreboard. I'll get that updated as Cornea to serve again. And that's going to go long. 11-10 on the Station on Main scoreboard. That's a service error for Rich as Browning serves. Paige Smith gets it back over Davis. And that's going to fall on the Rebels side. 12-10 on the Station on Main scoreboard in favor of the Mustangs. Browning. Molly Weston is able, and that's going to be Sienna Gonder high above the net, and she hits that in. 13-10 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As Tay Pugmire checks in. Paige Smith. Pugmire. Hatch gets it over but out of bounds. 14-10 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Browning serves into the net, 14-11 on the Station on Main scoreboard on that service error by Manila. As Cassie Argyle checks back in and Molly Weston back in the game. Cassie with the serve. That's Slaw. Bear with an athletic move to get it over. Set to Hatch, dug up by Browning. Bear. Little tip over by Gonder, and that's going to fall 15-10 on the Station on, or 11, excuse me, on the Station on Main scoreboard. As Bear steps back to serve for Manila. the serve. That's going to go out of bounds. Another error by Manila. 15-12 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Hatch with the serve. Davis, Bear, Slaw from the back line into the net. 15-13. Favor of the Mustangs. Station on Main scoreboard. Hatch with the serve. That's going to go out of bounds and deep. 16-13 on the Station on Main scoreboard on that service error there by Hatch. Davis to serve for the Mustangs. Cassie Argyle. Tess Cornea, Paige Smith with the attempt from the back line. Slaw blocked at the net by Peterson and Pugmire. Pugmire with the hit. Paige gets the save. Pugmire's got to get it over, and she does. Browning to Bear. A little tip by Gonder, and Rebels are unable to get to that one. 17-13 on the Station on Main scoreboard. And Coach Wasden wants a timeout, and we were going to take one too. You're listening to a T7 Propane presentation of Rich High Volleyball on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
When you run a farm or ranch, you understand how important water is when it comes to your animals. Not only does it matter for the overall health of your animals, but it directly ties to your bottom line. Ellingford Brothers sells cement water troughs and custom-built critter ladders, culverts, head gates, and septic tanks. See how Ellingford Brothers can help you with water options for your farm or ranch. Call today, 307-789-1515. That's 789-1515.
And welcome back into the broadcast booth of this T7 Propane presentation of Rich High Volleyball, online and live at mylocalradio.com. Also, you can listen in also on 98.3 FM KADQ. As we are in the second set of this match, Manila leads 1-0. And 17-13 in this second set on the Station on Main scoreboard. Davis with the serve. Cassie Argyle hits it back over the net. Little hard. That's going to be 18-13 on the Station on Main scoreboard in favor of the Manila Mustangs. Davis with the serve. Paige Smith. Bray Pugmire with the hustle play to get back. Bear with the set to Slaw. Slaw touched at the net, dug up by Paige Smith. Molly Weston with the kill attempt. Blocked at the net. Bray Pugmire gets it over. Slaw with the tap as Tess Cornea is there. Molly Weston over. Bear with the set. Gonder with the kill attempt, and that's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be 18-14 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Jay Lutz checks back in for Bray Pugmire and McKinnon checks back in for Tess Cornea, and Jay Lutz is going back to the line to serve for the Rebels. As I update the Station on Main scoreboard, Lutz with the serve. Davis, Browning, Slaw gets it over, touched by Lutz, but out of bounds. 19-14 on the Station on Main scoreboard as the Mustangs lead. As Oakley Browning checks back in for Clegg. And Browning back to serve. Molly Weston, Lutz to McKinnon. McKinnon touched at the net but out of bounds. That's a kill for McKinnon. 19-15 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Let's take that back. They are going to say that that was not tipped. So 20-14 on the Station on Main scoreboard. McKinnon with the kill attempt. That goes long, 21-14. Station on Main scoreboard as Browning is still serving for the Manila Mustangs. Browning, Smith, Lutz, Weston, dug up by Davis. Argyle, Peterson, dug up by Bear. Set, dug up by McKinnon. McKinnon with the set over. Bear. Slaw. That's going to go out of bounds. 21-15 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As Chasley Levitt checks back into the ball game, Molly Weston to serve. It's over the net. Davis. Bear. Slaw. As Molly tries to dig, and that's going to go over her head. 22-15 on the Station on Main scoreboard. We have Clegg back to serve. Molly Weston, Lutz, Peterson with the kill attempt. Clegg with the dig, Browning, Bear gets it over, Paige Smith, Lutz, Levitt. Good save there by Clegg, but that's going to fall on the Manila side, 22-16 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As Paige Smith back to serve for the Rebels. Page with the jump serve. Davis. Clegg. Bear. Chasley Levitt with the dig. Set by Lutz. McKinnon with the kill attempt. Clegg. Slaw into the net. 22-17 on the Station on Main scoreboard. And I'm not doing very good at updating that at home. I apologize. Paige Smith with the serve. Davis. Browning. Lutz, McKinnon into the net, and on the Rebels side, that's going to be 23-17 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As Slaw steps back to serve for the Mustangs. Smith, Lutz, Levitt, dug up by Browning. Davis with the hit over, dug up by Molly Weston. Levitt with the kill attempt. Clegg with the dig, that's going to be 23-18 on the Station on Main scoreboard. That was Clegg on the dig, Bear with the set, and Davis with the kill attempt into the net as Tess Cornea with the serve. Slaw, Clegg, Gonder. Hatch gets it over. Browning. Clegg. Bear hits into the net. 23-19 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Tess Cornea to serve again for the Rebels. Cornea. Davis. And that's going to be an ace for Cornea. 23-20 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Cornea to serve again. Browning. Clegg. Davis is just going to hit it over. Paige Smith. And that's going to fall short of the net. 24-20 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As Coach Wasden's going to take another timeout, we will too. You're listening to a T7 Propane presentation of Rich High Volleyball on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. From insulation and scaffolding to paintings and coatings, our crews are standing by to assist with new construction, maintenance projects, facility shutdowns, and more. Contact us today to ensure your assets are protected and functional. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
And welcome back to a T7 Propane presentation of Rich High Volleyball, live and online at mylocalradio.com. Listen in at 98.3 FM KADQ. We have set point for the Mustangs, 24-20. Bray Pugmire, Cornea with the set, and that's going to fall in, and that's going to end this second set, 25-20 in favor of the Manila Mustangs. And we will be right back with set number 3 on this T7 Propane presentation of Rich High Volleyball on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
We offer rebates on energy-saving products and equipment for our customers. For example, your home's heating and air conditioning system draws significant amount of electricity during certain times of the year. We offer cashback for heat pumps, which use energy-efficient technology to heat and cool your home. We also offer rebates on appliances and smart accessories like smart plugs and smart switches. Really, for anything that draws electricity in your home, we usually have some type of rebate to offer you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
When you're hungry for an amazing breakfast, just like Grandma used to make, visit our bakery on Main Street in Randolph. We hand make fresh pastries for you to enjoy. Supporting the Rich Rebels and thanking you for your business, visit our bakery today.
Supporting local schools, Eddie and Todd Jensen, owners of Mound Valley Cattle Company, know when it comes to buying and selling cattle, you count on the best. Mound Valley Cattle Company, serving Utah, Idaho, and Wyoming. 208-339-0614. That's 208-339-0614.
And welcome back into the broadcast booth of this T7 Propane presentation of Rich High Volleyball, live and online at mylocalradio.com. Listen in also on 98.3 FM KADQ. We are about ready to start set number 3, where the Manila Mustangs lead 2-0 here in Manila. About 48 seconds away. Looks like Callie Bear is going to start the serving here for Manila. And the Rebels have played rather well today. They're hustling, they're having fun, but they need to let a few mistakes go, I think, in order to come up with a victory here in this third set. Is, like I said, they're having fun. Tess Corney is out there dancing into a little Neil Diamond, so we're about ready to go. And Bear's going to start the serve off for the Mustangs. Paige Smith digs it up. Tess Corney with the set. Brenley Hatch with the kill. That's going to start 1-0 for the Rebels on the Station on Main scoreboard. Brenley with the kill as she's going to go back to serve. Bren with the serve. Browning. Gonder. And that's going to be a kill by Sadie Davis for the Mustangs. And Davis is going to go back to the service line. 1-1 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Davis with the serve. Cassie Argyle, Tess Cornea, Peterson with the kill. And that was Sadie Davis with the dig. And then Clegg with the little tip over. Davis with the serve. Smith, Cornea, Pugmire, dug up by Clegg. Bear with the set. Slaw with the kill attempt, dug up by Argyle. Paige Smith gets it over. Browning. Bear with the set. Gonder, but that is blocked by Peterson. Browning gets it over. Set. Molly Weston with the kill attempt. That's going to go long. 3-1 in favor of the Mustangs on the Station on Main scoreboard. As Davis steps back to serve again. Argyle, Cornea, Pugmire, dug up by Davis, but out of bounds, and they're going to get someone in the net for the Mustangs. So that's going to be 2-3 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Jay Lutz is going to check in for Pugmire and McKinnon checks in for Cornea. Jay's going to serve. Sadie Davis over. And that's going to be hit back over by Molly Weston. think we'll credit her with the kill there. Lutz with the serve. And that's going to go out. That's going to make it 4-3 on the Station on Main scoreboard. In this third set where Manila leads 2-0, Browning with the serve for the Mustangs. Paige Smith, Lutz, Peterson, Davis, Bear, Slaw, and Cassie Argyle's unable to dig that one up. It's going to be 3-5 on the Station on Main scoreboard in favor of the Mustangs. Browning with the serve. Paige Smith, Lutz, Peterson, Browning, Bear, Slaw, and Lutz is unable to dig that one. Another kill for Slaw. 3-6 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Browning back to serve again for the Mustangs. And the serve. Smith, Lutz. That's going to go out of bounds on that kill attempt by McKinnon. 3-7 on the Station on Main scoreboard in favor of the Mustangs. The serve by Browning into the net. 4-7 on the Station on Main scoreboard on that service error. As Chaisley Levitt checks back into the ball game for Cassie Argyle. Molly Weston back to serve for the Rebels. The serve. Slaw, Bear, Davis from the back line. Molly Weston with the dig, Lutz with the set. Peterson, Browning, and that's going to be a kill for Peterson as Browning is unable to get that one. Browning, Bear. And that's going to fall out of bounds. 6-7 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As Manila gets it over the net, Lutz with the set. Peterson's going to come up with another kill that Bear was not able to handle. 7-7 on the Station on Main scoreboard. And Molly Weston still back at the service line for the Rebels. As Weston serves into the net. 7-8 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Clegg with the serve. Lutz with the set to Clegg, or to Levitt. She is unable to get it over and hits into the net. 7-9 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Clegg with the serve. Peterson. Great hustle by McKinnon to get it back into play. Peterson gets it over. Slaw from the back line, and Lutz is unable to get that one back. That's going to be a kill for Slaw. 7-10 on the Station on Main scoreboard. And by my count, that's Slaw's third kill in this set. Clegg with the serve, and that's going to be deep service error. 8-10 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Paige Smith with the serve. Davis. Bear. Browning's just going to hit it over. Paige Smith. Lutz with the set. Levitt's just going to hit it over. Browning with the dig. Clegg. Slaw. Touched at the net by McKinnon. Saved by Lutz. McKinnon hits it over. And that's going to be a kill for McKinnon as she gets that one over. And Clegg was unable to control that one. Paige Smith back to serve for the Rebels. 10-9 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Davis. Clegg. Bear with the tip, and that's going to be blocked by Lacey McKinnon at the net. 10-10 on the Station on Main scoreboard, and that was a great play by Lacey McKinnon at the net. Paige Smith with the serve. Browning. Slaw. Bear. Dug up by Weston. Lutz with the set. Hatch with a little tip over. Bear. Slaw. Lutz. Paige Smith. Brenly Hatch gets it over. Clegg with the set. Bear. And that's going to fall inbounds, cross court hit by Bear. 11-10 on the Station on Main scoreboard in favor of the Mustangs on that kill from Bear. As Slaw is back to serve. Falls short. Diving attempt by Molly Weston. Unsuccessful. 12-10 on that ace by Slaw. Slaw to serve. Smith. Lutz with the set. They're going to call Lutz with 2 hits on that set. 13-10 on the Station on Main scoreboard in favor of the Mustangs. Slaw with the serve. Molly. Lutz. Hatch into the net. 10-14 on the Station on Main scoreboard. And the senior leadership of Slaw stepping back with these serves. Slaw hits the tape and goes out of bounds. 11-14 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As Tess Cornea back in for Lacey McKinnon and Bray Pugmire back in for Jay Lutz. Tess Cornea back to serve for the Rebels. 11-14 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Davis. Clegg. Back to Davis. Davis just tips it over and Molly Weston's unable to return it. 11-15 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As Gonder checks back in, Libero Browning comes out, and that's going to be a service error by Alicia Stoll of the Mustangs. 12-15 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Cassie Argyle with the serve. Davis, Clegg, Gonder. That's going to fall inbounds for the Mustangs on that kill from Gonder. 12-16 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As Callie Bear goes back to serve for the Mustangs. Bear with the serve. Argyle. That's going to come over. Gonder tries to hit it. That's dug up. Gonder again at the net. That's blocked at the net. Argyle. Molly Weston. Slaw. Bear. Davis. That's tipped at the net but falls to the court for a kill for Davis. 12-17 on the Station on Main scoreboard. And we're going to take a timeout. And we will be right back in this T7 Propane presentation of Rich High Volleyball on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
And now a message from the experts at Bear Lake Realty.
Welcome to Water's Edge, right downtown Garden City. Beachfront condos, close to the beach, close to downtown for your renters and the owners.
And welcome back into the broadcast booth as we present you with the Bear Lake Realty Fan Cam. And we want to thank Gary McKee and everyone at Bear Lake Realty for all their support over the years for Rich Rebel Sports. If you need anything in Bear Lake, give them a call. Bear Lake Realty, 435-946-8888 or bearlakerealty.com. And we're going to come back to the live cam where it's 17-12 in favor of the Manila Mustangs in this third set. On the Station on Main scoreboard, Bear with the serve, and that's going to go long and out of bounds. That's 13-17 on the Station on Main scoreboard on that service error by Bear. Bren Hatch to serve. Davis, Bear, Browning, Hatch, Cornea, Pugmire, deep. That's going to go out of bounds. 17-13. 18 to 13 on the station on main scoreboard. Davis, Weston, Peterson with the kill attempt, dug up, Slaw. That's going to get deep. They're going to call it tipped at the net. So that's 13 to 19 on the station on main scoreboard on that kill by Slaw. Davis back to serve again for the Mustangs. Molly Weston, Cornea, Peterson into the net. That's going to fall on Rebels side, 13 to 20 on the station on main scoreboard in favor of the Mustangs as Davis steps back to serve once again for the Mustangs. And Davis with the serving error, 14 to 21 on the station on main scoreboard. And we have Jay Lutz checking in for Bray Pugmire and Lacey McKinnon coming in for Tess Cornea as Jay's going to step back to the service line as we are 20 to 14 on the station on main scoreboard. Lutz, Slaw, Bear, Slaw. Lutz is with the dig. Paige Smith. Argyle's just going to have to hit it over. Browning, Bear, Gonder, blocked at the net. Dug back up by Bear. Slaw, blocked at the net again. Dug up by Molly Weston and Leah Peterson with the kill over the net. 15 to 20 on the station on main scoreboard. As Lutz back to serve once again for the Rebels. 20 to 15 on the station on main scoreboard. The serve, and that's going to go deep. 15 to 21 on the station on main scoreboard on that service error by Lutz. Browning back to serve for the Mustangs. The serve. Molly Weston with the dig. Lutz with the set. Lacey McKinnon with the kill. Callie Bear just unable to get that one. 16 to 21 on the station on main scoreboard. As Molly Weston back to serve for the Rebels. Davis, Bear, Slaw. That's a great job by Chasley Levitt to get that one over the net. Paige Smith, Lutz, Peterson. Tipped at the net, and that's going to fall to the court for Peterson. 17 to 21 on the station on main scoreboard. Molly Weston back to serve for the Rebels once again. And the serve. Davis, Bear, Slaw, and that's going to go deep. 18 to 21 on the station on main scoreboard. Molly Weston to serve for the Rebels once again. The serve. That's going to go deep. 18 to 22 on the station on main scoreboard. As Gracie Clegg to serve for the Mustangs. Molly Weston. Lutz. As Peterson's just going to have to hit it over and not going to make it. That's going to be 4 hits for the Rebels. 18 to 23. On the station on main scoreboard as Clegg back to serve again for the Mustangs. Paige Smith, Jay Lutz, Chasley Levitt, Browning with the dig, Clegg, Slaw, Paige Smith with the dig, Lutz with the set, and they're going to call 2 hits on Lutz on that set. That's going to be 24-18 on the station on main scoreboard. As the Manila Mustangs have match point. Weston, Lutz, Peterson, Browning with the dig, Clegg with the set, Slaw, dug up by Lutz, crossed, and that's going to be Chasley Levitt at the net, hits it down for the kill, 19 to 24 on the station on main scoreboard. As Paige Smith goes back to serve for the Rebels. Davis, Bear, and a miss pass by Bear. That's going to be 20 to 24 on the station on main scoreboard. as Paige Smith back to serve again. Bear is unable to get that one as the Rebels have made a little run here. 21-24 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Paige Smith to serve. Browning with the receive. And it's just going to have to be hit over by Clegg. Great little tap by Lutz across the net. Bear with the kill attempt, dug up by Molly Weston. McKinnon, Davis, Clegg, Slaw. That's going to go deep and out. 22-24 on the Station on Main scoreboard. The Rebels have a little life here. Paige Smith with the serve. Davis with the receive. Clegg with the set. Bear, tip. Molly Weston dug it up. Chaisley Levitt. And that's going to be blocked back into the net. 23-24 on the Station on Main scoreboard with that kill by Levitt. And Manila's going to take a timeout. And with that, we're going to take a timeout too. You're listening to a T7 Propane presentation of Rich High Volleyball on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
If you've never heard a mechanic say they truly care, then you've been at the wrong place. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff is a family-owned and operated business open since 1992. Offering all types of maintenance and repair services, you can be sure your vehicle is operating at its best. Whether your vehicle is older or the newest model, gas or diesel, we fix and maintain them all. Also offering chip repair, windshield replacement, and tires. When your vehicle needs a mechanic, bring it to the ones who truly care. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed.
And welcome back into the broadcast booth. This T7 Propane presentation of Rich High Volleyball live and online at mylocalradio.com. Paige Smith with the serve, 24-23 in this third set on the Station on Main scoreboard. Bear with the kill, and that's going to do it. 25-23 on the Station on Main scoreboard as the Manila Mustangs take this 3-0. And we're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back with your Independent Software Solutions postgame show.
Foot pain can make even the simplest things a struggle. Dr. Chad Brady is a foot and ankle surgeon who listens to your concerns, offering a variety of solutions to get you back on your feet and out of pain. Dr. Chad Brady can help you get back to the life you deserve. Don't let foot pain stop you from living your life. Schedule an appointment today. Dr. Chad Brady, Uinta Medical Group. Call or schedule online at evanstonanytime.com.
Established in 1984, T7 Propane provides you with quick and affordable service. Rely on T7 services to bring warmth and comfort to your home or business. T7 Propane delivers everywhere from the Fort Bridger area throughout Bear Lake Valley. Schedule your delivery today at t7propane.com. T7 Propane, for all your propane needs.
Dealing with computer problems can be frustrating and make you wish for your own personal IT guy. Now, everyone can afford an IT guy. Independent Software Solutions has served customers in Wyoming and Utah for over 20 years. We develop software, handle system and network administration, repair personal and business computers, and sell accessories. Independent Software Solutions is your one-stop computer business solution. Call today, 307-789-1978. Let Independent Software Solutions be your IT guy.
Fast, fresh, delicious. 3 words that describe your experience every time you enjoy a delicious meal with Jimmy John's. Utilizing the freshest ingredients, home-baked bread, and professional sandwich building skills, the team at Jimmy John's always delivers a mouth-watering sandwich to satisfy any hunger. Jimmy John's. Freaky fast, freaky fresh. Visit any of our locations today in Evanston, Rock Springs, Sheridan, and Gillette.
And welcome back into the broadcast booth. This T7 Propane presentation of Rich High Volleyball live and online at mylocalradio.com and 98.3 FM KADQ. We are in the Independent Software Solutions post-game show. I'm Cullen Pace, and I want to thank once again my cameraman, Jaron Hatch. for helping me out today. We're going to go straight into the Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap, where you get your sandwiches freaky and fast. Jimmy John's, Front Street in Evanston. And this was a very good matchup between the Manila Mustangs and the Rich Rebels. But the Manila Mustangs come away with the three straight set win, 25-19, 25-20, and 25-23. As the Rebels, yes, they lost in 3 straight sets, but I think they've got a lot they can build on, as this was a lot better performance today than it was at the first game of the season. And with that, that is your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap, and we're going to take another quick little break on this Independent Software Solutions post-game show on this presentation, T7 Propane presentation of Rich High Sports on the My Local Radio Sports Network. We'll be right back with the Dr. McKay Frankham Precision Play of the Game.
Healthy teeth and gums affect your overall health, including the mental image you have of yourself. That's just one reason that good dental care and hygiene habits should begin at a young age. Healthy teeth mean fewer sick days from school and higher self-esteem. We all want our children to be successful. Teaching them healthy dental habits at a young age with regular cleanings and dental checks is part of the answer. Dr. McKay Frankham serves patients of all ages. Call today and schedule dental appointments for your family. Dr. McKay Frankham, providing precision family dentistry at affordable prices.
Dealing with computer problems can be frustrating and make you wish for your own personal IT guy. Now, everyone can afford an IT guy. Independent Software Solutions has served customers in Wyoming and Utah for over 20 years. We develop software, handle system and network administration, repair personal and business computers, and sell accessories. Independent Software Solutions is your one-stop computer business solution. Call today, 307-789-1978. Let Independent Software Solutions be your IT guy.
And welcome back into the broadcast booth of this T7 Propane presentation of Rich High Sports online and live at mylocalradio.com and listen in live at 98.3 FM KADQ. And we are in the middle of an Independent Software Solutions postgame show, and it's time for the Dr. McKay Frankham Precision Play of the Game. And for that, I'm going to have to go to the sophomore once again today. She got it yesterday. She's going to get it again today. The score was 22-24 in favor of the Manila Mustangs in that third set, and Chaisley Levitt comes up big at the net with a kill on her own on the return from the Mustangs, and Chaisley hits it to the floor with just a great play at the net by a sophomore. And so that's going to be your Dr. McKay Frankham Precision Play of the Game. And with that, we're going to take another quick little break. When we come back, we'll give you your Crawford Trough Player of the Game and give you a calendar update for the Rebels. And I do have an update from Rob Leifson on the cross country today. So we will be right back on this T7 Propane presentation of Rich High Sports on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Make your day even better by indulging in delectable, freshly prepared classics at the Crawford Trough. Come enjoy succulent cheeseburgers, rich raspberry shakes, crispy onion rings, or golden fries, and pair it all with our exclusive River Bridge soda. For another favorite, try a grilled chicken wrap or a yummy twisted ice cream cone. Make the perfect dining experience with our delightful Crawford Trough staff. Treat yourself to something delicious from the Crawford Trough in Randolph.
Woodruff Corner Store is hometown convenience. Now serving ice cream or shakes from our new soft serve machine. And remember, you can always stop in for a fountain drink with all your favorite mix-ins. Summer hours are Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
And welcome back into the broadcast booth of this T7 Propane presentation of Rich High Sports online and live at mylocalradio.com. Listen in at 98.3 FM KADQ. We are in the middle of an Independent Software Solutions postgame show, and it is time for our Crawford Trough Player of the Game, the Crawford Trough, the place to eat and drink. And for that, I think I'm going to have to go back to another sophomore Lacey McKinnon steps up pretty big for the Rebels today, as she had quite a few kills there. Let's see. I have her down for 4 kills in that third set, and those are unofficial results. Don't get me wrong, but Lacey McKinnon stepped up big today for the Rebels, and that's got to be promising for Coach Wasden to see the Rebels step up, the younger Rebels step up and start playing like they have been. And that's going to do it for the Crawford Trough Player of the Game. And next up, we have the Woodruff Country Corner calendar update. And our next broadcast will be from Hilldale, Utah, southern Utah, as the Rich High football team takes on the Water Canyon Wildcats in Hilldale, as Rob Leifson and I will make that trip. And excuse me, I can't get my calendar to pull up. I know volleyball plays Cokeville next week, but I do not know where cross country is. My calendar's not going to open up, but I will give you the cross-country results from today. Katharina Smith, junior, top finisher for the Rich girls. Ryan Latham, sophomore. Blake Kuntz and Ava Nelson also ran for Rich, all in the girls' JV. Scott Wakefield, a freshman, was the top finisher for the boys. Dylan Wasden, a junior. Jay Schinkel, Nathan Carver, all ran for the JV boys. Austin Vasquez, top finisher for Rich, the boys, as a senior group. Alex Reinsberger, Jared Carver, and Ethan Earl all ran in the senior group as well. Coach Steve Pugmire said several of the members of the team got personal records, so we want to congratulate the cross-country team on that. And like I said, I know the volleyball does take on Cokeville next Friday at home. We will have the broadcast of the Water Canyon football game down in Hilldale next Friday night. Kickoff is at 7, and the post game will start at 6:30, and Rob and I will be there to present that one for you. And with that, I want to thank my cameraman once again, Jaron Hatch, and everybody back in the studio for all their help and everything they've done. I especially want to thank all of our sponsors. Without them, this would not be possible. And so this is going to do it for this T7 Propane presentation of Rich Rebel Volleyball on the My Local Radio Sports Networks. Until next time, go Rebels.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. Thank you for joining us for this sports presentation on MyLocalRadio.com.